So here we go. We're going to walk you through the lab procedure now. So Julie, could you show them the piece of whey paper that you have folded into quarters? Alright, so you're going to want to place that quartered whey paper on the balance. And the reason that it's quartered and folded like that is so that when we put material on it, it won't slide out and it will be easy to move around. So if you take your metal spatula...
Hold on one second.
Sure.
We have to make sure we zero out the scale because it has a little bit of mass on its own.
Great.
So we want to push on 0.
Great.
So clear that out.
Perfect. So it's good that she caught that. If you didn't catch that, that might be a source of error in your lab. Who knows? So right now she's unscrewing copper carbonate. She definitely doesn't want to spill this, get it in her eyes, on her skin, or anywhere on the lab bench. So she's going to carefully just scoop some out with this spatula, and probably when she scoops it out, it will be right over the whey paper so she doesn't risk spilling it. Now, when you're doing this, you'll know the amount of copper that you want to put in. Julie is just going to put in a random amount right now because that's your job to figure out how much to use in this scientific investigation lab report. So, seems like she's satisfied with 0.94 grams of copper carbonate, and we are going to see that she's going to carefully pick that up just on the whey paper as it is, and she's going to transfer it by pouring into the crucible. So she did a great job of doing that, and it looks like she's taking the spatula to make sure that she got all of the copper carbonate off of the whey paper and safely into the crucible. Great job, Julie.
Thanks.
So now we want to transfer the crucible to the ring stand. And at this point it's not hot, so it is safe to transfer it with your hand. Now we are going to light the propane torch just like we discussed before. So Julie is going to adjust the gas to a low level, light her match, and bring the match right to the flowing gas. She blows out the match, puts it safely aside, and now she's going to adjust the flame so it is directly under the crucible. So she's kind of trying to get the right perspective to line it up as best as possible. And she has the flame at a lower level right now, which is ideal. So we're going to heat it slowly at first and then strongly as some time goes on. So when you're looking into the crucible, I don't want to get much closer than that because some of the material, when it's being heated, may kind of puff out or fly out of the crucible, and you don't want that getting on you. So this part could continue for quite some time depending on how you run the lab, and we do want to heat it until there is no further change in the appearance of the copper carbonate. So right now it appears that the edges are starting to get a little darker and it's moving in towards the middle. I don't want to give all the surprises away for the lab, so it's your judgment call. Heat until no further change. So we're going to pause the video there.